Let us discuss how developers trap buyers using survey maps. Survey maps are supposed to be the legal foundation of land ownership. They define parcel boundaries, sizes, access roads, and registration status. However, unethical developers weaponize survey documentation to manufacture legitimacy around illegal subdivisions, non-existent plots, and encumbered land. This video is going to expose how developers use survey documents to trap buyers and how you can protect yourself. Watch our video on title search and verification. Let's get started. Most buyers wrongly assume that a mutation form means approval, a beacon certificate means ownership, a plotted map means registration. A developer's surveyor is independent. All these assumptions are what most buyers believe in. Survey fraud succeeds because most buyers do not verify documents with the Director of Surveys, Land Registry, or through their own independent licensed surveyors. Developers understand this and deliberately structure transactions to keep buyers inside their ecosystems where information is filtered, manipulated, or fabricated. This is not accidental miscommunication, but it is a systematic business model built on information asymmetry. What you have to do as a buyer for you not to fall into developers' trap. Do your own independent survey verification. Have a registry document cross-checks through a licensed surveyor. Do mutation authentication through a licensed surveyor or at Director of Survey. Get your own independent licensed surveyor to verify beacons. Don't just pay blindly because most land buyers are not defrauded by accident. They are defrauded by design. Developers don't manipulate survey maps because buyers are careless. They do it because buyers are uninformed, rushed, and over-trusting of documents they do not understand and they have not verified. The survey map becomes a weapon, not evidence, and once money exchanges hands, the buyer is legally exposed. Let me explain to you how the traps work in the real world. Fake or unapproved mutation forms. Developers show mutation forms that look stamped and technical, but they may not have been approved or registered by the Director of Surveys. The reality is that plot legally does not exist, and the truth is that you did not buy land, you only bought a drawing on the paper. Selling plots on mother titles without subdivision. Developers market plots under a single mother title that has never been lawfully subdivided. The reality is only the mother title exists in law and you don't own any land. Ground beacons that do not match the map. Buyers are usually taken to the site and shown beacons that do not correspond to any registered survey plan or are deliberately shifted after the sale. The reality is, ground occupation has zero legal weight without matching registry data. That means you are standing on someone else's land. Duplicated plot sales using the same survey map. Some of developers reuses the same map and plot numbers to sell the same land multiple times to different buyers. The reality now is only one buyer will ever get registered. The rest will lose the land. Altered maps after approval. Some developers illegally modify approved survey plans, reduce road designs, eliminate public utilities, or increase plot numbers beyond approval. The reality is The government nullifies such plans during audits. Then your plot disappears overnight, and that is how you lose your hard-earned money and that plot. Selling reversed or restricted land. Survey maps are manipulated to hide riparian land, road reserve, public utilities, or compulsory acquisition corridors, and such lands cannot be privately owned. Remember, in this case, eviction comes without compensation. Issuing beacon certificates. Instead of titles, some developers issue beacon certificate or site visit confirmations and market them as ownership documents. Be informed that beacon certificates have zero proprietary value. Just know that you paid for coordinates and not land. What you have to do as a buyer: verify the survey plan and the director of surveys. Confirm the mutation form was approved and registered. Contact a title search at land registry. Engage an independent licensed surveyor to do verification of ownership for you. Before paying, demand a copy of registered mutation. Verify the survey plan number at the director of survey. Confirm the mother title is closed on subdivision and new register were opened. Reject any transaction based on beacon certificates alone. What you have to keep in mind is that survey map fraud is not a mistake. It is a commercial strategy. Courts do not compensate ignorance. Titles are not issued on sympathy. If your transaction is not defensible on papers, it is not ownership. It is a gambling. See you in the next video.